Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Currently making my second cup of coffee for the day. And while you know me, if you don't know me, what's up? My name is David Franco and welcome to my channel. My latest thing I like to do is every time I get a new video game or video games, plural, I like to make a short video, a short vlog style video, just giving some details, first impressions, expectations, disappointments. And well, in today's video, I have two games to talk about. So while that brews, let's go see what, well, I have to talk about. And it's pretty obvious from the title. One of them, anyway. Alright, so this is the first game I'll be discussing. Astrobot. Alright, stay tuned. But, more importantly, because this came from my community, come on, Astrobot, Osmo Action Pocket thing, camera I'm using. I love this camera and I hate it at the same time. Shout out to Evangeline Dominic. Evangeline, you are so incredibly generous to send this to me. Peggy 3. And yes, it'll work on my Switch 2 just fine. Guys, this came from my Amazon wishlist, which is always linked right below. Evangeline, thank you very much. Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. I've never had a Captain Toad game before, so I'm pretty excited to delve into this eventually. Keyword eventually, I don't mean that personally. I'm just currently going through Astrobot, and after that, I think I might finally play Days Gone. But yes, Evangeline was very, very nice enough to send this to me. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. I gotta be honest, guys, I'm all about transparency. I did play the demo a while back, you know, the free eShop demo, and I wasn't immediately blown away, but I think it's because it's one of the games that I played pretty quickly when I originally got my Switch 2, and I was just looking for something free to play, you know, because I think at the time I was finished with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. So I was like, you know what, I'll jump into this demo real quick. Honestly, I didn't give it much time, but I absolutely loved Mario vs. Donkey Kong. My god, that new one on the Switch blew my freaking mind. I love a good puzzle game. And I'm pretty sure this is a puzzle game, right? So set off on a treasure tracking Toad venture. Clever, Nintendo, clever. Over 70 charmingly compact courses. Yes, they're like very tiny courses, kind of like tiny planets in a way. Captain Toad's moves: pluck, chuck, smash, and ride. Very nice. Play co-op with a friend. Does anybody want to play Captain Toad Treasure Tracker with? No? I didn't think so. And Wedding Amiibo, sold separately, obviously. No, Nintendo. I thought it was actually, you know, crammed into this case. Unlock special courses based on Super Mario Odyssey. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Oh, and by the way, sorry, I'm still coughing because I've had a cold for like over 2 weeks now. I could be dying, who knows. Evangeline was nice enough to include a note, but stupid me lost it. However, Evangeline, I already gave you a proper shout out in the exclusive vlog, so hopefully you saw that. But trust me, she included a note, and I'm very, very thankful for that. All right, first opening. Oh, wow. We actually have some inside art, because let's be honest, a lot of Switch games is just like a big red background, but this actually has art showing off the basic controls as opposed to advanced controls. Guys, I'm still kind of waking up here. Anyway, in proper fashion and tradition, let's lick it. Oh god. Ugh. Wow. I don't know if it's because it's an older game, but that tastes terrible. That's stronger than more recent games that I've tasted. Anyway, thank you very much. Evangeline, I appreciate you. Okay, and I promise I'm going to jump into that soon. Let me finish making my coffee, and then we'll talk about Astrobot for a few minutes. I've got some things to say. All right. Let's talk about Astrobot. Currently watching House Sitter in the background on YouTube. Never actually seen it until today. Just one of those movies I never got around to seeing. Let me turn on my lights. Well, because I've noticed in editing, when I do these early afternoon videos, the lighting's a little intense. There you go. Well, there you go. That kind of helps balance it out. I don't know. Anyway, Astrobot is one of the most overrated, most boring, childish games I've ever played in my life. Strike that, reverse it. It's opposite day. This game blew my freaking mind. I had you, didn't I? Seriously though, Astrobot? My God. Like, so it's no secret that I recently bought myself a PlayStation 5 Slim. Up there, looking beautiful, especially with the plates that I put on there. And actually, I have a video on that right below. Actually, no, I'll just include it in the end screen, the end card or whatever. So I'm kind of in that catch-up phase where I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of games I never got around to playing, including Days Gone, which is technically a PS4 game, but I'm pretty sure it has PlayStation 5 enhancements. So I think that might be my next game. I'm tempted to go through The Last of Us Part 1 again. I mean, I already beat that game like 4 or 5 times, but it's like one of my favorite games of all time, and I would really enjoy going through it. But I'm leaning more towards in the direction of Days Gone. But anyway, we're here to talk about Astrobot. So, I'm not gonna lie, Sony mascots, you know, like Crash Bandicoot, Parappa the Rapper, all that stuff, they're fun, you know, Kratos, Nathan Drake, they're fun. They're charming in this game. They don't hit as hard as Nintendo mascots do, in my opinion, like Mario, Luigi, Yoshi, even Waluigi. God, I wish he'd get hit by a bus already. I'm sorry, I'm just not a big fan of Waluigi. I think he's pointless. Let's just put it this way. I'm a much bigger fan of Wario than I am Waluigi. And if Waluigi just, you know, disappeared tomorrow, let's just say, well, then I wouldn't lose any sleep over it. All the Waluigi fans are mad right now. Anyway, focusing on Astrobot. It's really fun. It's so freaking solid. The different abilities you have, the different controls. My God, where is it? Can we talk about the DualSense for a second, guys? This controller is nothing new. It came out, what, like 4 or 5 years ago? But to me, it feels brand new again because I revisited it with Astro's Playroom, which I did platinum, by the way, the other day. I just finally got around to beating that game. Oh my God, incredible. Absolutely freaking incredible. So I was like, you know what? I'm sure I'll love Astrobot. And man, let me tell you, this exceeded my expectations. Like, guys, this game won Game of the Year last year, which I was like, that's kind of weird, but I didn't play it at the time. I was very ignorant, if you will. But having played it, I fully understand the hype now. Again, from the mascots like Kratos, Nathan Drake, to the tight controls and taking advantage of the DualSense tech. Guys, I'm telling you, when the raindrops are falling on the umbrella, and you can hear it and feel it in your hands, that's incredible. You can feel their pitter-patter of your feet on the ground. Incredible. You can feel the traction when you're squeezing those balls in the gotcha machine or whatever they call it. It just clicks in. Incredible. Everything about Astrobot is freaking incredible. And dare I say, yes, I haven't beat it yet, but I'm getting close. It is, without a doubt in my mind, one of my favorite platformers of all time. Because it's that good. And guys, not only is the gameplay incredible, but the graphics are downright beautiful. Especially for a cartoony platformer. I don't know how they pull off 60 frames per second on the base PS5. And by base, I mean PS5 Slim. This is not a PS5 Pro. Guys, please answer me this right below. I had a little bit of back and forth with someone on Patreon last night. Shout out to Ronald. Ronald claims that the PS5 Pro is far better than the PS5 Slim in regards to graphics. Far better. Now, yeah, you do have double the storage. That'll give you, Ronald. That's amazing. But to call the graphics far better, I don't know if I can agree with that. Now, I haven't used the PS5 Pro myself. Judging from everything I've seen on YouTube, and I know you really shouldn't judge a book by its cover, but these are like, you know, professional YouTubers I'm talking about. People have said it's kind of an incremental upgrade. Meaning, like, if you're this far back from your TV, which, I don't know, like, my TV's not super far from me, but it's close enough where I can see details. I just don't think it's going to make a big difference. Like, I really don't think the PS5 Pro is worth it. The only way I'll buy a PS5 Pro, and I'm going to talk about this more in the exclusive vlog later today, is if GTA 6, by some miracle, is confirmed to run at 60 frames per second. That's the only way I'll buy myself a PS5 Pro. Only way. But until then, the PS5 Slim, I don't know how they're doing it. I mean, guys, when games look this good, again, it's cartoony, but damn, like, It just blows my mind. The amount of physics displayed on screen with the falling gems and the apples and the coconuts or whatever they throw at me, Sony's showing off. Like, they are showing off the physics of the PS5. And man, let me tell you, every time that happens, this is what happens to my face. Okay, I don't look that creepy when I do it. But seriously, like, when I'm playing, I'm just like this. I'm like, God, that's so cool. This game is amazing. That's how good it is. Like, it's actually getting a reaction out of me. And not every game can do that. Not every game. This game, Astrobot, is a freaking masterpiece. Anyway, I just wanted to express my love for this game. The only thing I don't like is the difficulty. Lack of difficulty, I should say. I just wish it was a little harder. But I feel like it's the right amount of difficulty where there's like a few challenging stages that take me a few attempts and I'm like, oh, that wasn't that bad. But overall speaking, I wouldn't have minded the game being a little more hard. But that's not a big deal at all. Because from the mascots to the themed levels, such as Uncharted, like the fact that the Uncharted theme is playing during this entire level is just, it's mind-blowing. It's so freaking awesome. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I mean, if you're like me and you haven't played Astrobot, I mean, if you're late to the party, I should say, please do yourself the favor and play this. It's incredible. And honestly, this game is one of the biggest reasons why I haven't bought myself a PlayStation 5 again. And man, I made the right choice. I love my Slim. I do not regret it one bit. And I'm just getting started, baby. I'm just getting started. I am so excited to jump into games that I never got around to playing, like Days Gone, Returnal, which was actually a PS5 launch title. Never got around to playing that, amongst other games, you know, such as The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. I'm hyped. Life is good, baby. Dude, there are so many games to play. Oh, and yes, I did sign up for PlayStation Plus. I'm sorry, PlayStation Plus Extra. I didn't do Premium. I don't really need the Classics catalogs. Well, because you know why? I've got my Classics right downstairs in my basement. Seriously, I've got my PS1, PS2, PS3, PS4 hooked up. All that stuff's up and running, and it's fine. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Once again, shout out to Evangeline for Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. And shout out to the developers of Astrobot. Absolutely incredible. Guys, what do you think about videos like this? I mean, you can't expect one every single day, but I definitely want to keep this going. I mean, as long as I keep getting new games, like I'm not begging for games to my wish list, but every time I buy myself a new game or I get a new game off my wish list, then I'll make a video about it. Or hey, maybe a new accessory. For example, there's a good chance I'm buying myself the black DualSense controller today from Target or tomorrow, I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Have a great week ahead. I'm going to enjoy it with my brand new iPhone Air. I love this phone. Look at it. It's beautiful. You guys take care. Stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you soon.